me, back with another sort of random video. And today I'm doing something different. It's gonna be a theory. It's gonna be a Cartoon Network timeline theory. I kinda got this idea from another YouTuber called Brad Ninja. You should definitely check him out. Just search Brad Ninja on YouTube and you'll get it. He did his own version and it was really good. But anyway, here's my timeline theory. I'll explain it the best way I can. So first of all, Clarence, Johnny Bravo, and Ed, and Eddie are the most normal cartoons you'll find on Cartoon Network. So good places to start in terms of a timeline, I guess. Then there's Ben 10, Steven Universe, Adventure Time, and the Super Noobs. The reason those four are in the same category is because they all have aliens or advanced technology. Seriously, think about it. In all of those cartoons, you'll see that at least a few times in each series. So they must be in a pretty advanced time for that to be happening. Now, the problem is, we've got another cartoon, Lego Ninjago, which doesn't really tell us what time it takes place. Of course, it's somewhere in the olden times, but yeah, it doesn't really tell us. It isn't really a good depiction of their time. Courage the Cowardly Dog and Billy and Mandy are both mild horrors, and I believe they're connected. What I think happened is that Billy and Mandy got old, and then they rented an old cabin, got a dog, and that's when Courage the Cowardly Dog starts. That's my theory. I don't know. I don't really have any evidence, but that's for another video. And another thing that's safe to say is that Billy and Mandy had a crossover with codename The Kids Next Door. So either they must be very close, or they must be the same time. One of the two. But then, We Bear Bears and Cow and Chicken, those two are the same thing, practically. It's just animals trying to make it in the human world. And there's no real evidence to say that they're connected, but since they're both about talking animals, then they must be around the same time. Oh, I am halfway there. Sorry, I'm reading this off a script. Now, the problem comes here with Gumball and Uncle Grandpa. Now, in those cartoons, literally almost anything can happen. You've got talking bananas, you've got dinosaurs, you've got time travel, and you've got whatever the heck Principal Brown is, I guess. And Uncle Grandpa had a crossover with Steven Universe. But that's not to say that they're in the same time. Because I think that Uncle Grandpa has a time machine. Because in one episode of Uncle Grandpa, they say that he has a time machine and he travels to different times. So maybe use the time machine to travel to Steven Universe's sort of world. And here we have the Powerpuff Girls and Teen Titans Go. They're both superhero cartoons, so that brings them in close proximities when it comes to region. And they had a crossover because Mojo Jojo got to Jump City trying to run away from the Powerpuff Girls. So they're very close, but they are definitely the same time. Otherwise, they couldn't have a crossover, obviously. And then, finally, Regular Show has one of the weirdest connections that I could find. Because it's kind of like Gumball and the Super Noobs combined. The reason why I say this is because in regular show, you have things like talking gumball machines, apes that have been around since the 1800s. You've got talking raccoons and high five ghosts, and all those guys. So, and later in the series, the main problem is that they're fighting an intergalactic war, which is how it's related to super noobs. So, I don't know what else to say. And yeah, that is the end of the theory, I guess. But I wish I had more evidence. But maybe that'll be next time. But for now, that's the whole theory. Bye. Remember to like the video and subscribe. And if you have any more ideas for this timeline theory, put it in the comment section below.